Hello! Welcome to the stream! Tonight we are making art, or at least attempting to do so. Now I do have a plan going in, contrary to popular belief. There is some sort of plan, and the plan starts, art! Here's a question for you. What is a pirate's favorite letter? Shit. This? Yeah! Oh fuck, hold on, I didn't change my... Oh, that's embarrassing. Where's the window on that? Oh, there it is. Sorry, one thing needs to be fixed real quick. You'd think that, but their true love is the sea. There we go. Excellent. Now I'm ready. Okay, so I'm gonna go blunderbuss myself. Hey man, you are more than able to. Yeah, fuck. Okay, so the idea that I have, is I am going to be using this as a base. Hopefully this is as fun as I think it will be. The thing that I'm curious about, and that might be a little odd to do, is that I'm going to... I don't know the names of these characters, so... I'm also going... So, here is the hint for what the next game we're going to be playing on stream is. Bam! So the idea is that we will have this gentleman right here be this guy, and then we'll have this gentleman right here be this guy, and then I'll be here. But the idea that I had is that there was... Hold on, actually, one sec. I wanted to replicate that hand-painted art style, and my first thought was, I'll just use, hold on, let me move it that way so I can still move it. I'll use nothing but the, what is it? It's like the natural brush? Oil brush. So here's the problem with the oil brush. Okay, so, like... Wait, hold on. Have they changed the oil brush? Oh my god, I think they changed the oil brush. What? I might have been using the watercolor brush? Dude, MS Paint always gets updated whenever I least expect it. Okay, so that changes things. Not by much, but it does change things a bit. Because... Doodles, save pictures, streaming stuff, Silent Hill. Okay. I need to switch over, will that pull up with it? It does. Oh, but that's behind it. Bam. Why is it only that snippet of it? That's weird. Oh, right, because it only is that snippet of it. Okay, well, so the idea is that I have done this before in the Silent Hill background, and I want to sort of accomplish this effect again, of just, like, using the water or using the oil brush to sort of layer on the texture and like do the lighting with that and whatnot. So yeah, the only way to start is by starting. And one of the ideas that I have was that I didn't want to actually use harsh outlines this time. So like the edges would not be a black, they would be whatever the skin color is, which something makes okay. Alright. The hardest part about starting is starting. You have a question. What is your question, Saturn? It's like almost like a... I think MS Paint did get updated a bit. For the edges, I will use just the regular brush. I think it might be a better idea to start darker than I think. Oh, why is it doing that? Maybe that's the right call? That's almost the color of the background. Oh, that bothers me already. I'm trying to resist the urge of just redo the entire line. It ends up wasting so much time. There we go. Okay. I need to get a whole shape. So let's do something like that. Okay, so I'm already thinking that. Okay, no. So it's kind of funny because I'm having to think of the same way that I did whenever I started doing MS Paint. So I have to think that everything is just kind of like... Okay, yeah, so the head will be one layer. Let's go ahead and fill that in. That already looks goofy. Then... There's a part of my brain that's screaming right now that I shouldn't be just going... Oh. That I shouldn't just be going straight off the image. But I think once I get the base template, the real experiment of this background is going to emerge, which is the layering of the texture. Which I think the first thing that we ought to do is start with the facial features that are going to be there, that have to be there. And did I use the calligraphy pen? Not the exact vibe I'm looking for. Yeah, I think it was the oil brush. Okay. Such a character's sheer jaw, jaw dude will be a challenge. It's... Oh, fuck. I might have to... This might not even be seen because the mustache is just going to be right underneath the nose. So let me do the nose first. Oh, and then we can make the nose like a little red. I don't know if his nose... Oh, okay, that is... Right, that is the super weird thing about the oil brush, is that it starts off tapered. Like, how does that look? Not half bad. Okay, yeah, that needs to be... Jesus. Okay, there's like this ridge that's right here. Okay. Then let's also set in the eyes. Okay, I should like start here. The eyes are gonna have to be under the nose unless I make... That is a weird assumption that this brush makes. It almost like... So I see what they're trying to do. Because like the idea is... But you'd think that... Or at least in my experience, like... I don't know, like... Either, maybe I've just been doing my brush strokes wrong in the few times that I've painted. Okay. I'm back, Oh, damn, what kind of moment did it have? Okay, let's do it under... Y... Oh. Okay, let's do it under there. I have to, like, think in reverse. Let's make another layer. Attempting reconnect to artisanal broadcast. Nice. Alright, how's this looking so far? Pretty good. Mustache will be here. We'll go down to here. It's kind of handsome Squidward-esque. Just a little bit. Like, if I were to make this... Oh, fuck. No, I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah, that's handsome Squidward. That's great. Okay, let's make the ear a different layer. I am excited to play Disco Elysium. I've only ever heard good things about it, but that being said, I don't know much about it. Okay, how's that look? I think I should go a little freeform with that one. Let's look at it. I clearly don't know what an ear looks like. I need to... Ear. Okay. So... Ooh, this is a nice one. Does that look good? Does that work? Them gonna be some handlebar mustache. Dude, that's not even like... it's not a mustache, because it continues on... That's a mutton chop, right? Right? Speaking of which, why don't we just move on into that? Okay, so... We want to go with a brown... I'm inclined to start the colors off really dull at first. Hold on, I have to... Okay, so that's going to be the interesting bit. I have to make it look like he's smiling. I think that's the right... Okay, yeah, no, actually, it has to go up way higher. Facial hair follows the lips after all. Yeah, I should know that. I have a beard. Yeah, this is under the nose. There we go. That looks excellent. And of course, that leg is not... Okay, hold on. So we have to... That leg is a different layer. Yeah, there's part of me that, like, I mentioned this earlier, that I'm kind of lambasting myself for, like, just tracing, but I'm here to have fun. What the hell is on this layer? Oh, that's that. Okay. But I will agonize. No, it has to, like, taper down and then go out. And then go in like that. Yeah. No, yeah, and I mean, you are absolutely right in that assessment. Oh, that's... I can come back in. Okay, so let's fill that in. And then we'll go back to this one. Fill that in. Okay, and let's do some trace fills. I think the real, like, experimentation that I'm gonna be futzing around with, oh, that I do like how that looks already, is going to be, maybe that's, well, because I don't have the bridge to that. it's gonna be whenever I start just going ham with like the texture, the lighting and whatnot. I do need to paint a nose under the like the skin color under the nose. Okay, there. We'll go to this one. We'll make a layer underneath. And it's around this time that I realized that because I didn't combine this layer and that layer, if I can... That's actually not the worst. Let me go ahead and merge these two layers now. So now, this is just futzing with that. So we can go ahead and merge those layers. Okay, so how do I want to combine these? Yeah, just like that. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're getting somewhere. All right. Steal like an artist, as they say. Yeah. And, you know, I'm not claiming to... But, I mean, that's why the name of the stream is my non-Malum Opus. It's my not bad work. Alright, so hair is always tricky. I talked to a friend, this will be above everything. Whenever I was doing the Silent Hill 1 background, I had to ask a friend for help with the hair, because it's just so weird. You think it works a certain way, but then it just doesn't. Okay, so that's the midline. It will have to go behind the ear. The ear is part of the head. I think I need a thinner brush. There we go. Why don't I do that? Just curl up like that. And then, hold on, I'm gonna move my phone over to the other side of the screen because I need to be able to see the zoom bar. Is this the first background that I've done with my phone like this? No, I've done this for the Mass Effect backgrounds. Okay, so that's gonna end up being... So what if we just did, like... Yeah. Well, I need to get back up to whatever brush size I was at. That feels too big. 9? His hair is very slicked back, so maybe it shouldn't go up that high. Okay, that I can work with that. All right. Okay. Alright, and then let's make a layer under the head. That's just... Oh, that's why that looks weird. I don't have a... Okay. It's not connected to his, Why is the music like that? It's not connected to his hair. Glad I caught that. Alright, so let's fix that then. I'm gonna put myself in a bit of a pickle. Okay, what does that look like? This part would have to be over the ear, or I would have to put the ear details underneath. Nah, because then the ear I can go back over with a brush. Alright. If I'm in a pickle, then relax. Yeah, man, let's just stay relaxed. I am liking how the base is looking, so that is a good start. Alright. Wrong direction. No, that was the right direction. Okay, let's put a layer above that. Let's eye drop the skin. That covers up the ear. I don't super hate that. Yeah, that works. I need more of a lobe. Why is this reminding... This song is reminding me of a fucking song from the Scooby-Doo Unmasked soundtrack. That's not the layer that the ear's on. Oh well. We keep trucking for now. Let's go back to thinking about hair, why don't we? Let's connect the hair like that. The poll of the century? Dude, that is a game I have considered to playing on stream, but like, cause this is not an indictment of that game. I genuinely enjoy that game and I think it's great. The problem about the ROM specifically, and maybe it's because I just had a weird ROM, but that ROM did not want to work in the slightest. I think if I just like I think I'll just have like an amorphous brown blob, because then I'll have to put the neck and the clothes in over it. Whoops. Something is not connecting. There it is. Fuck. Now that it's gonna be in my head. I specifically remember... That does look good. I like how that looks. Okay. So let's go underneath. Thank you. I appreciate that. How's your day been, man? How are things in your nondescript part of the country? I need to get myself a drink. I didn't grab one before the stream started, and I can already tell that I'm starting to get thirsty. Yeah, glad to hear it. Okay. Oh, this is good. I gotta start doing stuff now before I forget. Let me color under the nose. Yep, there we go. I should probably also do the eyes, huh? I'm thinking, like... Well, let me actually look at more character art of this guy. I don't want to look up his name, because I'm afraid of spoilers. I'm checking to see if they draw the whites of his eyes, or if they just kind of use a skin tone. Because, like, what if I just took black, and then turned off the face so I could see where the eyes lie? Yeah, what if I just did that? It looks a little off. Yeah, it probably is. My thought was I could take... Why is it like that? Jesus. Every now and then. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try something because this is annoying me. Glass Elysium. Actually, no, Glass of Disco. That rolls off the tongue better. Where did that go? Where did I save that project file to? Okay, it's in Doodles. I'm so fucking bad at... Okay, Doodles. Classic Disco. Okay, so we're going to Control X, save pictures, streaming stuff, misc stream backgrounds, paste it there. Okay. Then we're gonna save. Just double checking to see that I have a... Yes, I do. I'm going to close and reopen Paint, because every now and then, like, what is it? The color picker just screws up. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it'll, you can't see it because apparently it's a different window, but like, I'll be trying to select a color and it'll want to snap up to red. And I don't know, okay, it's doing it again. Why does that happen? I don't want red. I'm thinking like a dull blue. Maybe like this for the layer that's under the eye. Let me zoom in on that. Ah! I found you! There we go. We go back to this dull blue, we go up and over. And then we just try this. And then just to see... How do we think? Now, I don't doubt that it's layered with the lighting, but I'm trying to think of like what I should use as a base color. Oh, fuck. I see another thing. There we go. Let's book, let's table that for now. Okay, so now let's do... Maybe, yeah. Okay. So... I don't think there's anything on this one. Let's get rid of that stuff so I can see better. Okay, so it really is just... That's his neck. Ew. That should be covered by the hair. It is not. It should be. It's under the butt currently, but that makes sense. Okay, that's why. Sorry, I saw the edge of that. I'm like, okay, why did I allow that? I should have seen it. And I would have if I was supposed to. The thing is, I imagine someone has done this before. I would be surprised if they haven't. Seems like the thing to do. But granted, these are like the only characters I know from Disco Elysium. Ooh, okay. Already thinking that I should make that. Let's go ahead and make that a... Fuck, the color selector's doing that again. Let's go ahead and make that a darker color. Okay. And then let's move on to his clothes. Okay. Let's do like a gray. This is going to need to be... Okay, I think we just kind of keep it simple. So this is going to be the undershirt. We can have... Oh, the layering's going to be weird. So if I put it here, it goes over the neck, which might be where I want it to be, but it also needs to be over the hair. So if we do like a up, and then down, something of a bridge is collar? Okay, then I'm hitting the mustache. I once again need to move my phone. If just one area has better contrast or darker levels or highlights, then the rest will stand out. Yeah. Okay. So that's one bit. I think I'm seeing what I'm doing wrong. lost it. It was a good shoot. We make body armor, and tomorrow we have a saves event where we get to meet some of the people whose lives actually saved by the. Oh, that's cool. It's actually sick. Let me figure out where his shoulders are going to be. I think I am going to stick with that. It's a very dark green. Unfortunately, the I did all this CEO is going to be there. We hate it when people take credit for shit they absolutely did not do. Okay. Then let me get rid of the chin. Okay, then yeah, it doesn't matter. He legit thought one kid was from Canada because he had a beard, has a beard and wears a flannel from time to time. He was from New York. There was a Rickroll? What? Sorry, I was completely unaware of that. getting closer. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's gonna have to be that similar skin color. Yeah. I'm on the wrong layer. Wait, that's the wrong color for that one. It's regular gray. Alright. Alright. Okay, now for the arm. I just realized, oh, it's actually not a lot of stuff. Okay. It's probably going to be above that. I'm gonna have to get rid of this for a second so I can see the hand. I fucked up at the end there. God damn it. I push my luck with these brush strokes, honestly, all the time. Okay, so that's gonna be... I don't hear it. I really don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I think I'm gonna do... if just for now, so the individual fingers can be identified. Probably looks like shit. Oh well. Alright. What is that? Yeah, it's under. You know, here's what I'll actually do. This might be the smart idea going forward, but let's just get rid of these. Whoops, wrong layer. Why did it move all the way down there? Okay, well, let's... God damn it. Still not on the right layer. Let's get rid of these. Let's true them up on this layer. They exist on this layer. Ew. And what I'll do is I'll create another layer to go on top of this and mark out the details with black so that I can go back over it. So, yeah. So let's merge these layers. Let's put a layer above it. Let's hide this layer. And let's just do some... That's way too thick. Come on, baby. Yeah, so then I can go back over that later. That is looking... Well, I'll cover that whenever I do me. That's looking not bad. I dare say that that's looking good. There's only one thing I want to fix, which is problem with where is that eye? There it is. We gotta zoom in. We're doing fucking surgery here. simple and clean. Alright. So now we have all that done. Everything that comes after is going to need to be... Okay, so let's move this over here. So let's hide everything else we just did. Hold on one sec. Alright. Okay. So... You know, his jacket's pretty similar to what that is. That's... not that bad. Okay, so we'll do a layer above this one. And... well, I need to get... skin color. Bam. Actually. His face will blend right into that because I'm not using the harsh outlines. Or maybe I can do the white border? Maybe something to figure out for later. I might give him a bit, like, god damn it. Why does it do this? What red do you want me to be so badly? Why does it do this? Stop. Okay, what the fuck is this? MS Paint, color selector, snapping to red. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. So for that simple issue, someone asked on the Windows whatchamacallit, and they were told to uninstall / reinstall display adapter drivers. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's insane. Yeah, Maybe I'll give him more of a warmer tone to his skin. How does it clash with... Wow, that's almost the exact same. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay. So, here he is. I should be working with a slightly smaller brush size. Bevy get, what kind of bevy did you get? Okay. I feel compelled to do the hair first. It's almost like a dirty blonde brown. Why is this the thing that gives me pause? Yeah, so if you would like the progress so far, let me show what I have in increments. This will be changed later. That was just sort of an experiment, but fuck! Okay, hold on. I cannot let... I'm glad I did this because now I know what needs to be gone. But yeah, the next game that we're playing is Disco Elysium. My goal for this stream is to get, like, the base stuff done. So, hold on. So here is my plan of attack for this thing, this piece specifically, and how I want to make it different. Let me... Oh my god. I thought... thought that was clean. Oh, there's all stuff on the hand. Okay, we're fixing this. So the plan is that I want to I want to emulate the style that is done in Disco Elysium, the very hand-painted style. And the way that I want to accomplish that is something that I actually did with my Silent Hill 2 stream. Mellow Summer Games is hopefully happening. I might play that in parallel with you. I have it in my library, but I've never actually sat down with it. Dude, this music had the Never Gonna Give You a Melody hidden within it, and I could not hear it. Because I was in the zone! I was painting! I was Microsoft painting. Reach down, let's true up the hand. But so, the basic idea that I want to try out is, like, what if I took this brown and then I brightened it a little bit and I took the oil brush and started going, like, or I guess more so just like in big blotches of, like, then fuck it, even brighter. Looks like crap, but it's the direction I want to try with this one, hence why there are no real strong outlines. That does look very funny already. But let's get all of that out of the way. This is where I wish I had more of a grasp of art history, because I know what style you're talking about. I don't have the terms or techniques or anything with it. I mean, it's a hand-painted style, that's evident, but the one thing... I feel like it's my go-to response whenever I say impressionistic, because I don't know, I just talk about impressionism a lot, I like it, but like my first thought was, oh, Baroque, but that doesn't make sense, because if it's Baroque it would be jaw-dropping detail, a lot of dramaticism, whereas you can see here the details are not exact. It might even be, hold on, let me look at realism. Art. No, it's not realism. Impressionists. Portraits. Portraiture. Yes. Yes, without a doubt. This is... It's very impressionist. Yeah. Yeah. If you look up Impressionist portraiture, you can see it. Watercolor expressions. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. At least with, like, the strong use of color. I think what sets it apart is that this doesn't really look like watercolor. It looks more like oil to me. But that's just me. I could be wrong. Ah, fuck. Did I lose the... No, I think that's the color I went with. Let's... I'm worried I might lose it. So why don't we just do... Boys is talking. I definitely see it. I know Expressionism is more about conveying complex emotions with its figures from the time period. This might be one of those things where it's a crab bag of inspiration, say the pseudo-art critic. Me, because I don't know shit. Fair. For me, it feels impressionistic because it's going for... like, it's not going for exact details, but impressions of the characters. It is very much its own unique style. The creators say they took inspiration from post-impress. Okay, I was close. I was close. Yeah, it doesn't look watercolor. It doesn't, like... There's not enough, like... I don't know how else to describe it, but bloom to the paint. It looks too precise. That looks like oil to me. Or like acrylic. Well, yeah, but like the style that they're emulating. That'll have to be something I go back to and then do the accents to get like that ruffle of hair. Pushes up glasses. Actually. How's that look with the head? Okay, yeah, we're getting there. Too much hairline, you think? Nah, I mean, if I'm going for like emulating the meme, I think I'm okay with it. Let me go ahead and black. Does he have a mustache? Does he have like a faint mustache? He does. Whoever this character is. This brush needs to be much smaller. This is all on the hair layer. It needs to be on a different one. Oh. Oh, wait a second. Oh, the video's done. Except we go to another one. Oh wait, hold on. How's this look zoomed out? It almost might be too small. That. Fucking eyebrows that I have to. That's on the same layer. There. Fill those in. Then do a little bit of fill on these. All right. Now. We gotta do his big old glasses. super mind that color. Let me check to see if I'm not... Okay, they are like a black. Yeah, they're like a black. Okay, so then let's just do a black. Holy shit, look at that circle. Oh my god. Oh my god! He does it again. He wears circular glasses. Alright, how's everything looking? Yeah, I think if I can... Hold on. What I might do, honestly, is carve up higher. Yeah, and then, like, with a lighter tone... Jesus. Stop! With a lighter tone, I would go up and do, like, a... That's not nearly light enough. Like kind of that number. That looks about right. I like the way that looks. Yeah. I can go and add detail after the fact. At the end of the day, this is supposed to be funny. And he does have a huge forehead. What layer do you live on? It has to be... do a bit of experiment. Like, how bad would it look? Without the background. I can screw that up. I can make that look better. There we go. I don't mind that. Alright, now time to figure out his clothing. So first, let's take his skin tone. Drop it down a smidge. Why? Why are you doing this? Oh my god. I hope the smidge was enough. This music is loud for me, so it must be really loud for y'all. Okay, that looks good. How about now? Nice. he's not wearing a jacket, so... But it's not that he's not wearing a jacket, he's not wearing a shirt. Okay. Right, it goes over the neck. Well, that's all going to be hidden by the hand, isn't it? So. Fuck. What is not connected? That isn't. Bam. Got it. Fuck. Got it. That. Choose this one red. And then and we'll drop the red down a bit. Just so we have a large amount to work with. That part of the neck is going to be this one. God dang it. Just put the neck over it. Bam. What? What don't you know about? I mean, if you're saying that because I've created a man, then certifiably... What the fuck, Zach? My brother just put in our family group chat, what are all the ways you could say cum? As in, like, ejaculate, semen. Spooge. Why? Fucking why? A colloquialism in the South? What the fuck are you doing, man? Alright, let's see how this looks with everything else. Oh, I have to erase that. That's on his hair. Is it? What layer do you live on? Sideburns, yep. Okay, specifically without the background? Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think I do like the blue for the eyes. Like, either a blue or like a dull gray. Again, I'll come back to that. Alright, now time. Horse looking at ocean. Is this normal? What do you mean, what's normal? Whatever will match the background. Fair enough. I haven't decided what I'll make the background. But now, it's time for me, which is probably going to be pretty easy. So everything that's me has to be beneath the hand. If I want to have fun with it, I could make myself, I could make this, my little, well, it's gonna be my glass of water, no problem, but if I make it my little avatar, the whites of the eyes should be no brighter than the brightest object in the scene. Okay, which would be, his shirt. Okay. Okay, so I have a choice. Whenever you look up Disco Elysium, only 2 characters come up. They just show you 2 different characters. Which are the ones that I'm depicting. I don't know much else about the game, and I want to keep it that way. So I'm thinking what I might do is I'll make this guy, or like this guy is me, obviously. And then but I'm wondering if I want to make it like in the style of Disco Elysium, then I'll just have to like figure out an outfit, or if I simply just make it my little like Final Fantasy getup, which would be like a cape, tunic, and then like a popped collar. Can you make your Glasso Pog and be like, holy shit, Kane and Lynch? Well, my mouth would be turned away. Like, the dimensions would be something like, oh. Yeah, that would be... The fun part is figuring out where my eyeline is. hold on, so I could do like a... Also, does anyone know what I'm talking about when I'm referencing Kane and Lynch? Other than the game, Kane and Lynch. I know that Kane and Lynch is a game, and that's about it. Oh, that's it, baby. That's the money. Wait. I don't know if I... Hold on, so... Actually, let's put that there, and let's do a similar thing to what I did for the hand, because I am going to remove those. I'm going to try and do detail work. Okay, cool. Don't worry, your schizo posting is safe with me. Why am I eye drop? Oh, that's what... Okay, now I see. That's what I did. Okay. I think I am going to do my little Final Fantasy get up. Actually, no, because the problem with that is that it clashes heavily with the hand. Because it would be like... Does it, actually? Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. I'm just gonna look up Disco Elysium style or clothing style. Oh, there's this fucking garish yellow jacket that that's in the game. That might be the move. It's like a... Yeah, it's almost that color. Maybe make it a bit more drab. Hold on. I see a duo of boys where one's balding and has mutton chops, and that's what pops into my head. Ah, okay. No, he's got hair. Okay, the hand needs to disapparaate. Well, it doesn't. My head does, though. That's simple enough. Wait, hold on, there might be... Yeah, okay. Alright. For better or for worse, that is... For better or for worse, that's it. That's the base of the look. So I don't necessarily want to approach this just yet. Okay. I want to experiment with the background. Fuck, right, that's what that does. Damn it. There really is not a lot of negative space. With regard to oh. Still just experimenting, trying to figure out stuff that works. So the idea that I have for that is that I want to be able to, like, I don't know, this maybe. Something like that, I don't know. That's definitely going to be, like, the most experimental part of this. I'm actively avoiding it by choosing to not do that right now. Dude, I loved graphics in 2013, let's go! That should be the last thing I'm doing. Alright, let's start with his face, why not? Let's take that. Fucking shit on it. That's directly on the face. It needs to be above it. we're pivoting around because this is teasing my brain in a way I did not expect. Let's work with something that's relatively simple. His beard. Once again, I'm going directly onto the beard. God damn it. But that is what I want. That is the effect I'm looking for. I like how that looks. Our era of the internet was something else entirely. That, I mean, yeah. You could say that about a lot of things. I'm liking that a lot. I like how that looks a lot. Oh, that looks cool. God, fuck, it's dark in my apartment. Granted, it is like 8:35. One sec. Also, I'm feeling somewhat. That's something special. That's water. Which I will. So, we get the very cat. Too much, but we'll live with that mistake. Then, Ladies and gentlemen, I have made myself a beverage and acquired myself a beverage. Ooh. That very well may be just right. Alright, and then maybe do like one that's like super highlight. But that is the texture that I want. That is what I desire. Alright, let's go up and do that with the rest of his hair. I am going to have this be a bit that's much darker. God damn it! I did it again! Just once again feels like it's loud. Alright, let's true up that line. Whoops. Alright. That looks really cool. I really like how that looks. Oh, the hair looks really cool. Fuck yeah. Ooh, that's a good mule. And that is an excellent chaser of water. Okay, let's stylize this a little bit. Alright. Let's do this gentleman's hair now. Let's pick one more. Let's do the tuft of hair. Is that the desired effect I'm going for? I've reached the point of the stream where I'm just silent. Well, I've been silent for a lot of this because I've just been in the zone. Okay. I think it needs to. I think for that gray bit, I should almost do a darker shade. Yeah, I'm curious if I put. Okay, the watercolor brush might be what I'm looking for in terms of like being able to shade. Okay, let's see what this is.
This is a massive amount of red. We absolutely do not need this much red. We make red spaghetti. Oh, that's a... Yeah, hang on, wait. We get a chicken Alfredo. Marinate the chicken in red. Boil the spaghetti in red. Make a sauce that also has red in it.
This is,
This
Cooking
like
with Red 40 to see if it does anything, from Uwo's Lab on YouTube.
Red bread. Well, this is like the most basic bread recipe. This is my red bread redemption. Pop this in the oven for about 30 minutes. This is our pasta water. There's a little something missing, you know. Holy it's red. Oh, it's like turbo red. Okay. This is real Parmesan, so the sauces gets a little funkier than your usual, like, Olive Garden. This looks like melted crayons. It's pretty severe, for sure. I can't tell if the chicken's pink or not. It looks like it's getting sear marks, so it must be getting done. The horror movie, like, light flickering isn't helping. This feels cooked. The texture is, like, firm now. I mean, I know these are just straight up boiled in dye, but, like...
It's like aggressively red.
Vibrant. And then on top of this, our Alfredo sauce. And then on that, we add our protein. That looks delightful. Oh, but you're forgetting, this isn't the only part of the meal either. We also have bread. That's a wonderful bread. And this is a normal Italian loaf. It's not like sweet or anything. It's just red. So like, this is what it looks like in like cool lighting where you can kind of see the color balance correctly. As I said, I really don't think you guys realize how red it is. Let's try the noodles. It tastes like an actual real good Alfredo sauce, but my brain is having trouble tasting it accurately when it looks like this. This is really good bread, actually. It didn't affect the flavor at all, that's for sure. The cake looks pretty normal, all things considered. It's like a normal shade of red. All right, let's see how this one is. That's completely serviceable. I can tell you this one certainly ain't ruining cake for me. It tastes delicious. This is a
That was certainly things I saw. Alright. So, with the watercolor brush, let's start with this, because I probably got his skin tone wrong. I'm accepting that now. Let's bump it up. This is kind of the effect I wanted to go for. Like this splotchy, hand-painted look. Okay, let's try it on the big face, the big man. That's the layer. Fuck it. Nope. Hmm. Maybe more of a, like... Just a touch of red 40, an inspiration for my next bread recipe. I'll get blue 75. Or, you know what, I'll get the fucking blue that, was copyrighted by Yves Klein. Have I... I don't know if I've talked about it on stream, but that's just like one of the many like random art history facts that I know. There's a kind of... The watercolor brush was the one I was thinking of. That was the one that's fucking weird for no reason. Oh, that's annoying. Wait. Marker? The marker, like, creases on itself. But it also stacks. So, like, if I did, like, a... Is the marker it? The marker might be it. So the light is basically going to be now we're cooking with gas. Oh, because there's a layer. It's the nose layer. Kind of like those rough edges. Like, I don't want it to be as smooth. I want it to be more blocky. Like, I kind of want to just hit like a I hit the right click. This is the effect that I wanted. Okay, let me find the fucking nose layer. That's the eye. There's the nose. There's you. Right. What happens if we just delete that layer? I swear to God. No, okay, I did not put that right on the face. Thank God. Ah. I fucking scrolled. I had the flow, then I lost it. That's on the jacket. Motherfucker. Okay, maybe the dark isn't as out there. The light. Maybe like yeah, okay. Or put it more on the shoulder. How does that look?
Yeah.
nose layers. Pain in my ass. Having a hard time determining if this looks like shit or if it's within a style. I don't know. Okay, let's just fucking do the eyes already. Where's the other eye? Go. That's for that one. Then all right, let's turn on the stuff that was that doesn't look like shading. That looks like I'm putting powder on his face. Something's not quite right with it. That kind of works. To be honest, I don't exactly know how to shade. I think the beard and hair, I think the hair looks good. But that, I don't know, the shading is off somehow. I'll finish out with his eyes. I just have to remember that's the layer. I'm glad that I got the bones of it down. Then how does his eyes look? Okay. Okay. I am definitely onto something here. I just need to figure out the shading, which fucking... that's always going to be... Well, it's not always going to be a problem. I'm going to eventually figure it out, but... For now, it's a problem I don't quite understand. Well, hopefully I can get this done over the weekend, but this is a very strong start. But it is time for the stream to the end. Oh wow, that's hilarious. I forgot to put up the thanks for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. I had a good night, a good time tonight. I think this is very funny, starting out. It just requires some touch-ups, but like I said, the bones are there, and I can't wait to put more of the flesh on it. So hopefully this will be done by next week, so we can start playing Disco Elysium. Y'all have a lovely night. The VOD will be up very soon, and I will see y'all on Thursday for more Mass Effect. Peace.